Just as this is the conclusion of one phase of Chief Sun's life, it is the beginning of another. This gathering gives us the opportunity to wish him every success in the future as he looks forward to new challenges and rewards. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. Bell ringer, strike 2 bells. Chief Personal Specialist Kevin Sun, United States Navy, arriving. Advance the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's a pleasure to be here on such a special occasion. For the Sun family is celebrating a remarkable 24-year naval career. In all practical purposes, I do not intend to take up too much of your time. After all, Chief Sun is paying for lunch. And I don't want to keep us from that for too much longer. Kevin, and to my fellow Filipino Americans still on active duty, as well as in retirement, especially those who joined from our home country. Be proud of the contributions we have made to this great nation we now call our home. It was not always a smooth ride, but because we were the best of the lot, we are the last ones standing. By assimilating into life in America and committing to excellence, we found a better way of life, but continue to uphold our own unique culture. Continue to strive for higher ideals and set the example for those who follow us. Let us always make those left behind who were not as fortunate as we are proud of our accomplishments.
Now, Captain Kalanta, Commanding Officer of Naval Health Clinic Hawaii, will now give his remarks.
There are two qualities that I've come to attribute to Kevin as I've gotten to know him over the course of the last 15, 16 months, and he was deployed part of that time when I first reported myself. Two words are family and perseverance. You inspire everyone here today and everyone you've touched in the past. Thank you for what you have done, for sailors, for the command, for the Navy, and for the United States. You make it a better place because of your presence. Congratulations on a stellar career, and you will sorely be missed. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you. Captain Kalanta will now present Chief Sun's personal award. Will the guest please rise? Attention to award. Captain Kalanta will now present Chief Sun with a retirement certificate from the President of the United States. Retirement shadow box. The shadow box is typically laden with personal items that depict advancement and achievements. Ideally, a shadow box serves not only as a reminder of, but as a summation and culmination of a career. The national flag and the Philippine flag is also presented with a shadow box to symbolize the country that has benefited from the faithful service of the recipient of the shadow box. The national ensign will now be presented to Chief Petty Officer Sun. This flag was flown over the USS Arizona Memorial in honor of all the naval and civilian personnel who served there. The participants in the Old Glory ceremony will have the honor of passing this flag to Chief Petty Officer Sun. The passing of the flag is the symbolic of the many years of faithful, dedicated service to the Navy and to the United States of America.
I have slipped the surly bounds of Earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space. I have been a silent witness to all of America's finest hours. But my finest hour comes when I am torn in strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the field of battle, when I fly half-mast to honor my soldiers, and when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the gravesite of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God. Long may I wave.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Chief Personal Specialist Kevin Sun, United States Navy.
My lovely wife, it seems just like yesterday when we started in this career. I know it's been tough, but that's the beauty of it. Whenever the tough gets going, you're always there. You never turn your back away from it. I also would like to thank my parents, Juanito and Virginia. You've been there for me since day one. I dedicate this to my father. It's been a year now since he passed away. Dad, thank you for all you've done for me. And I'm still working on the vision you have for me when I retire. I would like to mention some names that had a great influence in my upbringing in the Navy. DK-1 Wayne Chapman, DK-1 Peter Diaz, DKC Danilo Sebastian, DKC Reynaldo Lopez, DKC Sonny Cardenas, DKCM Peter Ronque, PNCM Emma Serrano, DKCS Ed David, PNCS Al Arcalada, DKCS Cesar Suribin, PNCS Joseph Porte, PNCS Glenn Gonzaga, PNCS Rico Martinez, and saving the best for last, DKCM Gene Nelson. Thank you very much for helping me out in my career.
For 24 years, Chief Petty Officer Sun has stood the watch. While some of us were in our bunks at night, this sailor stood the watch. Today we are here to say, Chief Sun, the watch stands relieved. Relieved by those who have led, guided, and you have trained. We have the watch. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the benediction, followed by the piping ashore of Chief Petty Officer Sun and his family. During the piping over the side portion of the ceremony, the side boys will flank the gangway while the retiring member departs, accompanied by the boatswain's whistle and the salutes of the side boys. It is a symbolic departure from the ship for the last time. This ceremony of farewell will be extended to Chief Sun's family as well, since it is the strength and support of a sailor's family that is monumentally important in the accomplishment of a successful career. Pastor Salutis will now give the benediction.
By way of benediction, I would like us to extend our hand just towards Kevin and follow after me. The Lord bless you.
The Lord bless you.
and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Amen.
Bell ringer, strike 2 bells. Chief Personal Specialist, United States Navy, retired, departing. Bell ringer, strike 2 bells. United States Navy family, departing.